Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to look at the Syber C Xtreme PC. This is a gaming PC that I bought from the company CyberpowerPC. Some of you may know them. They're kind of a custom PC parts company similar to iBuyPower and those kind of PC customization companies. And this PC is actually a pretty good deal. I mean, when I was looking to actually get my first gaming desktop, this is my first gaming desktop, actually my first desktop. I've never bought a desktop before. This is my first desktop, and I've always had laptops before. And of course people are going to say, why don't you just build your own desktop, you know? Actually this thing is a pretty good deal. It for the parts that it has, I think I spec'd it out on like Newegg and other sites. It actually came out to, this PC is actually a pretty good deal. It comes out to about the same price, maybe even cheaper. I have a video, well, I have a section at the end of this video explaining how exactly I configured this PC. I got it for about $1,600. That's US dollars, $1,600 US dollars, but I had to pay $400 extra because I live in Canada. So I had to pay the extra shipping and customs duties and everything like that. So it came out to about $2,000 US for me. But still, even after paying that extra, you know, tax and shipping and customs and all that, it still turns out to be a pretty decent deal. Still comparable to what I would have to pay if I built it myself. And yeah, it actually only costs $100 more than if I built it myself. And I have a section at the end of this video explaining how exactly, you know, I compare the parts that I found on Newegg versus the parts that are in this PC. But yeah, let's go. This is a big box. This is everything they sent me, by the way. So this is $1,600 US. If you live in the US, you don't have to pay like the extra customs or whatever. It's actually pretty cheap. The specs of this is a Core i5-9600K. They even give me the motherboard here, the ASRock Z390M ITX. This is actually it's a pretty expensive motherboard by itself if you were to buy it separately. They sent me some extra peripherals, so they gave me this gaming mice pretty much for free. They gave me this keyboard for free, right? Multicolor LED gaming keyboard, and they gave me another keyboard, a mechanical gaming keyboard. So this is all like included in the package pretty much for free. So all these components together are worth obviously more than $100. But yeah, Z390M motherboard, Core i5-9600K CPU processor in here. I have 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance memory. I have a 3 terabyte HDD that's spinning 7200 RPM with a cache hard drive, along with a 1 terabyte Intel. I got a 1 terabyte Intel NVMe. I think it's 660p or something like that. Yeah, 1 terabyte Intel NVMe SSD as the main drive. And of course, the graphics card is an RTX 2070. So yeah, all that came up to $1,600 US, which is actually a pretty good deal. So let me do the unboxing first. First of all, the box says, oh, you have the venting, color customization. Okay, that's all cool stuff. Know that this computer is not really popular, so it's. I was looking at the MSI Trident X and the Corsair One as well. Those are like more popular, I guess, desktop gaming PCs by other brands, compact gaming PC. What I like about this form factor is that, yeah, it's pretty much like an Xbox One, or obviously bigger than Xbox One or PS4 Pro, but also a lot more powerful as well. So, let's something to do unboxing here. Okay, so here's what you get. Okay, get this 1 year free McAfee antivirus. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I don't use antivirus. Never really used it. Welcome and enjoy. Okay. This is actually a US company, so it's pretty amazing how they got the parts so affordable. Okay, so this thing weighs actually about like 20 pounds, so it's not really a light desktop, but it is a Mini-ITX case, so it's going to be lighter than your typical full-size or micro ATX cases. Alright, so here we go. Okay, this is the Syber C Xtreme. case right here, the Mini-ITX case. So, alright, you can see here the ports. So it has, this is the RTX 2070 GPU right here, the ports here. They have a DVI-D, I guess. 3 display ports, 1 HDMI, that's all from the GPU. And then here you got 2 USB, USB 2 I guess, USB 3.1 here, plus a Thunderbolt, 4 USB 3s, 2 Ethernet ports, 2 display ports, no, 1 display port, 2 HDMI ports, a PS2 port if you have one of those mice or keyboards, the antennas, and then it has all the audio inputs and outputs here, microphone, looks like SPDIF, and yeah, headphone jack, so, or line out. So yeah, that's a pretty good array of ports right here. Okay. There's 4 USB 3, 1 USB 3.1, 3.1, Thunderbolt, 2 USB 2. A lot of USB ports. Okay. Of course, there's more ports on the front as well. So you see the bottom here. This is the front. You get power button right here. You got more headphone jacks. Looks like. I just not lined properly. This one. Oh, had 2 headphone jacks here and 2 USB 3 ports on the front as well. And yeah, looks like and it's got these vents on the front. So it really looks like an Xbox One or a PS4 Pro type of gaming console case. So yeah, this is custom Mini-ITX case that I don't think I can find this case anywhere else. I was looking at various Mini-ITX cases online. Didn't really find anything similar to this. So I think this might be a custom CyberpowerPC case. Yeah, it weighs like 20 pounds. But pretty nice. Very nice case, and I got it in white. You can also get it in black as well. So yeah, like I said, specs are i5, 9600K, 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD plus a 3 terabyte HDD, and an RTX 2070. I also put a Corsair Gold Plus 650 watt PSU inside of this, and ZALMAN, I think, ZALMAN heatsink copper fans inside. Of course, you can disassemble it. Actually, since it's a desktop, it should be pretty easy to upgrade it. But yeah, for $1,600, I think this is a pretty good value. If I spec all those components out myself and add the case, which is like, choose your Mini-ITX case. I usually get the NZXT H200, but it'll come out to about the same price, or this might be even cheaper actually. So not a bad deal. Then you throw in all the extras and stuff. So I got the Syber M mouse. This is an extra that we throw in, right? And it comes with a mini CD right here. Yep, get this extra mouse. Pretty nice mouse actually. That we threw in, and Syber is a brand. Looks like it's the Xtreme gaming brand of CyberpowerPC. Alright, here's the ASRock Z390M ITX motherboard. What do we get here? Yep, so I get all my parts here. You can see exactly what I ordered. That's everything I ordered. Comes out to about $1,600 right here. $1,700 is because I paid the shipping, the $100 shipping to Canada, then I had to pay an extra $300 customs duties on top of that. So if you don't live in Canada, then you'll get it obviously much cheaper than me. Canadians always get things more expensive. That's just how it is. And I got a code here for redemption for Anthem, Battlefield, or Metro. Okay, so I'm gonna redeem that. Get a free game out of it as well. I have another mice that I got for free. So I get 2 mice for free, it looks like. Actually, I had to pay $5 for one mouse I got for free, the other one I had to pay $5 for, same for keyboard. But $5 is pretty much free. Come on. Almost free. Alright, this mouse not quite as good as the other one, but you know, this one that comes packaged with the computer. Yeah, so what happened is you get this mouse and that keyboard when you buy this console by itself, and you get it for free. The other mice that I got, the other keyboard, the mechanical one I got, I paid $5 for, which is pretty much almost free. It's just kind of a promotion they had, and then it's got an HDMI cable, and I got this ASRock. Actually, there's no motherboard. There's no motherboard inside of here because obviously it's already been installed inside the computer itself. But hey, cool! I got a Powered by Corsair sticker right here. Powered by Corsair. It's nice. I'm gonna throw that on. Got a manual here. Some other looks like parts. CD. This is the ZALMAN heatsink that I got, so they threw in that manual as well. This is the ASRock motherboard manual that I got. You can upgrade this to MSI or Asus or Gigabyte as well, but I chose to stick with the ASRock. You can choose that when you configure the PC, and then the power cables, some cable ties, looks like, and yeah, that's pretty good. So they throw in all that. Every part and component you ordered, they throw in all the manuals and stuff, of course. Alright. And the keyboard. Okay, how's the keyboard? Multicolor. This is the free keyboard that they give you. So, don't expect too much from here. Alright, so yeah, this is the keyboard that you get. It's a standard, it's not a mechanical keyboard, it's a membrane keyboard that looks like a mechanical keyboard. Not bad, I mean, for being free, can't complain, right? And then, this is the keyboard I paid $5 for, which is the mechanical keyboard, RGB. It's crazy to get you all this free, almost free stuff. Okay, so this one's a mechanical keyboard. I don't know which switches they use. Okay, so this one obviously a much nicer looking keyboard. I got it for $5, which is pretty much free almost. It's like a promotion. Even comes with a wrist rest. But yeah, nice clicky switches. I think these are blues, right? Yeah, they seem like blue switches because of how tactile and clicky they are. Okay, pretty nice keyboard. Like I said, I got it for $5, which is almost free, so I can't really complain. But yeah, that's it. That's the unboxing. Syber C Xtreme, all the components that I listed. I got this keyboard, you know, all these extras, mouse and 2 mice and everything. Again, if you live in the US, $1,600, really, really good deal. I think if you were to buy these things separately, it would actually cost more than that, even if you built your own PC. And yeah, even if I live in Canada, actually, I'm still pretty good deal. That's why I even paid it's still a relatively good deal. So yeah, that's it. And I'm going to do some benchmarks, of course. I'm going to play some games on it and show you guys the benchmarks and how well the games run. Right guys, so now I got the CyberpowerPC all set up, and this is my setup on my desk right now. I have my Asus monitor as well as you can see the CyberpowerPC keyboard and mouse that I have. This keyboard and mouse is actually quite good and much better than I expected. This is a full mechanical keyboard with RGB lighting, as you can see. I don't think they're Cherry MX switches, but they're based on Cherry MX switches, I guess. So this is actually equivalent to a Cherry MX Blue or something like that. You can see it's very tactile and clicky. So it's a much better keyboard than I expected, considering that I got this package for like pretty much just as extras. I didn't even expect to, you know, actually get anything decent, but they're actually pretty good. And this mouse is optical mouse, not a laser mouse, but it's actually pretty good as well. It's actually, I've been using this keyboard and mouse pretty regularly. I thought I was going to replace it with my Logitech, but it's actually been doing pretty good. Yeah, it's a nice mouse, good replacement for my Asus Gladius, and this keyboard holds up to my Logitech actually, even though they're not Cherry MX switches or anything. They're actually pretty good. So that's, yeah, I guess this keyboard and mouse package is pretty impressive and a nice extra in the deal. And you can see the RGB actually syncs up with my Sound Blaster X Katana, which also has RGB lighting. It's a different lighting system. It uses like Aura Sync or something like that. But anyways, they're both RGB, right? They all have different RGB lighting systems. So does my Asus monitor. But yeah, so if you look here, I'm going to do a review on my monitor a little bit later, by the way, if you guys are wondering about that, as well as how I use it. But anyways, here's the Syber C Xtreme with some nice props on it for now. But yeah, it has built-in RGB lights right now. It has it underneath as well, so it's not just on top. It's underneath, but it's not like overkill or anything like that. And I have it placed right here because this is just how my room is. But you know, the cables are kind of short, so I have it turning this way. But if I had a bigger room, then I would actually turn this the other way so you guys can see the front of it. But yeah. Alright guys, so I can only turn it a little bit right now, but you guys can see the logo right here. This is a CyberpowerPC or Syber logo, and there's the two USB ports and headphone jack right there, as well as the power button right here. And actually there's another button down here over on this side to actually adjust the lighting. So you can press this button to actually turn the lighting. You can see the top of the case, and of course the entire case actually changes this lighting, but you can just see right now I can actually cycle through the different lighting. Yeah, so I usually keep my lighting on the, I guess this would be the pulsating effect where it rotates through all the different colors, but I keep it on that setting, and yeah. It's pretty good. It's about, I mean, obviously it's bigger than an Xbox One, but it's not too much bigger than a console, and it fits really well on a desk, I guess. So yeah, overall I'd say the package is pretty good. The keyboard and the mouse is actually nice extras, and it's actually fairly compact, I guess. I can just put it right here. Of course, if I had a bigger desk, then I could show you guys a little bit better, but it is what it is right now since I have my PS4 as well. And I don't have a TV or anything, so kind of everything's just on my desk for now. But yeah, Syber C Xtreme, see right here, and all the ports on the back. I have it facing this way just because I need the cables to come out this way, so it's much easier. But yeah, now I'll get onto the benchmarks and the gaming and stuff, and that's the stuff you guys want to see, how this computer performs, right? Alright guys, so I just want to share with you the results of the Geekbench 4 test for this PC. So you can see the single core score was 5381, multi-core score 20041, which is quite good. And it's my specs. ASRock Z390M ITX is my motherboard, 32 gigs of memory, running at 1067 megahertz. Coffee Lake. This is the refreshed Coffee Lake, which is a 9th gen processor. BIOS, American Megatrends, no surprise there, I've been doing it for a while. Intel Core i5-9600K, it's my processor, 6 cores, no multi-threading, 3.7 GHz space frequency, maximum overclocked is 4.6, socket 1151, 32 kilobytes L1 cache, L2 cache 256 kilobytes, 9 megs of L3 cache. Yeah, you can see even did a crypto score here, so that's cool. Not that I'm mining any crypto, but you can see the results right here. Multi-core performance right here as well. Quite good. And then the GPU score, which is 242,536. And my RTX 2070 by NVIDIA, of course. 36 compute units. That's Yep, 1.6 gigahertz, 8 gigs of RAM. You can see the OpenCL performance here. So yeah, that's quite good, I think, for this PC. So Geekbench scores. Hey guys, and this is ARK Survival Evolved. Everything turned up to the highest settings. This can be quite a demanding game to run with everything turned up to the highest, but it is. And of course at 1440p resolution. I have HDR turned on as well, and yeah, graphics look amazing. Of course, this is one of the best looking games I've ever played with Unreal Engine 4 and everything. Quite good actually. Yeah, you can see all those shadows and lights and everything, textures, quite nice. That dinosaur. What about this dinosaur here? Okay. Pretty good. Water effects, again, one of the best ones. Wow, dodo. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, quite a good looking game. So yeah, I'm getting about 35 to 40 FPS right now, and this game is quite demanding, so that's kind of to be expected. But yeah, 1440p, everything turned up to ultra, HDR on. I'm getting about 35-40 FPS, and yeah, that's because this game is quite a bit more demanding than the other games I've already showed. Yeah, I mean, it's just a better looking game. So yeah, the textures and everything are it's amazing. So all right, which is not bad. I mean, it's still playable. Anything above 30 FPS is of course playable. So yes. Yeah, anyways guys, well, it really makes me feel like I'm in the Jurassic era. But yeah, that's ARK Survival Evolved. Very nice looking game. Unreal Engine 4, probably the best example of utilizing all of Unreal Engine 4's features. So yeah, that's it. Oh, you guys can see this big dinosaur. It's like a Apatosaurus, I think. Oh, buddy. Alright guys, this is Crackdown 3. I'm running it in 1440p, everything turned up to ultra, and getting a good 60 FPS right now. So this game runs really well on this computer, so I have no complaints right now. This is a really beautiful
Camworks nearby
game.
is still active. Maybe we should change that.
Yeah, really beautiful looking game. No problems so far. Everything is very smooth. 60 FPS.
You're taking damage.
That's Crackdown 3. Pretty colorful game actually. It's not just your standard cyberpunk game. It's actually pretty colorful. So yeah, Crackdown 3 runs really well here. Getting solid 60 FPS, everything turned up to ultra settings, 1440p. It also has HDR mode, but I don't have it on right now because the video recording software doesn't really process it correctly. So, but there's that mode too. So, yep, it's Crackdown 3. Yeah, world flush. Yeah. Alright, this is Far Cry New Dawn, and it's running at 1440p. Everything is turned up to ultra settings, getting about 75 to 80 FPS, which is really good. beyond 60 FPS, which is beyond playable. So quite good, yeah. Far Cry New Dawn looks great on this machine. Very, very smooth. Nice. Very colorful.
Hey! That was too close. I need somebody's help!
Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. Shit. Good hog. Oh, whoops. Oh, let's see. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's Far Cry New Dawn. Runs really, really good. 80 FPS, 1440p, everything at ultra. Very nice. Oh, Warhawk's coming. Oh shoot. It's coming to me. It's swimming towards me. It's a big fish there too. Alright guys, and this is Mass Effect Andromeda in full 1440p, everything turned up to ultra settings, and yeah, it runs quite good, 60 FPS on my machine right now, no issues, so it's very, very smooth. Yeah, looks really, really good. It's Mass Effect Andromeda. Alright.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. You, look around.
Please select a topic.
Off there. Yep, runs pretty smoothly, quite good.
But the planet was toxic.
Alright guys, yeah, that's Mass Effect Andromeda. Runs really smoothly, 60 FPS, everything at ultra, 1440p. Alright, so now I'm playing Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and everything turned up to ultra, of course, 1440p, and running pretty smoothly at 60 FPS, so, and the graphics are, of course, really, really nice. Yeah, I don't have any complaints about running this game. Looks really, really smooth. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty nice graphics. Yeah, runs really smoothly on full settings. Yeah, so that's Witcher 3. Okay. Get there. Alright, yeah. It's a little taste of the graphics settings. Running Witcher 3, 60 FPS, pretty smooth. Very nice. Alright guys, so like I said, I got my CyberpowerPC for a total of about $2,000 US, and I know that seems expensive, and some people might say, why don't you just build your own PC for that price? Well, okay, let me show you that building my own PC wouldn't actually be that much cheaper. And if you're curious how I picked out my PC and how I configured it and stuff, here's the CyberpowerPC website, cyberpowerpc.com. And then you just have to filter the gaming PCs. So go to gaming PCs and then you just filter it. Actually, this one, this Cyber C Xtreme 400, which is the model I got, configures by default with an i9 9900K. That's the most powerful PC, the most powerful CPU you can get right now. So that's the only configuration they have right now, which is a little bit overkill for me. So that's why I kind of changed it up a bit. So this is their default configuration. They come with a Core i9 9900K with the RTX 2070, 16 gigs of RAM, and 512 gigabyte NVMe SSD, and 450 watt PSU, right? So here's what I did. So you can see $5 you can get an extra mouse, keyboard, you can get a gaming mouse pad for free. You can add an HDMI cable for another $5, so like, you know, why not? So you get all this stuff for free, basically. I mean, it's very, very cheap. And then I chose the white color, and then I chose the i5 9600K. It was a downgrade because I don't need the i9. It's just like way too overkill for me. So the 9600K is good enough, and that takes off $250 here. So $1550 total right now. I upgraded the CPU cooler to the ZALMAN, and then the Z390M. I kept this. That's fine. The ASRock is fine. But if you guys want the Asus or the Gigabyte or something else, you can do that. Then I got the 32 gigs of memory. I just chose the performance memory. I don't need the Corsair Vengeance. You can choose that, but they gave me that anyways when I chose the performance memory. So I don't think you really need to you don't need to pick that. That's like an extra $60 of waste, I think. And then here, yeah, this 2070 is selected by default. I just kept that. If you want some branded 2070, like some EVGA or Asus, you can do that, but I don't think it's worth the money for that. And then this one, you can get an extra game for free. You can get a Fortnite bundle. Oh yeah, I don't care about that. Maybe not. But you can get a game for free for 2070. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. I upgraded to a 600 watt Corsair PSU. So that's an extra 35 right there. And then the hard drives, I have a 512 gigabyte. I actually upgraded to a 1 terabyte here. So the M2 PCI NVMe, that's right. So a lot of options here. I upgraded to this one, the 1 terabyte Intel 660p. And I got free. Oh, okay, this is a different promotion. When I did it, I had a free HDD. Okay, but now it says you get a free 512 gigabyte NVMe M2 SSD with all mechanical hard drive purchases. Okay, well, in that case then, we will just select a mechanical hard drive and just get my 3 terabyte mechanical hard drive here. And then I would get a 512 gigabyte SSD for free. So it's basically the same as what I configured mine with. It's just reversed. The promotion is reversed. That's all. And that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah. So roughly about the same price. Yeah, you can get a 1600. So I got mine for 1600 because I used another coupon code. Oh, you can get a free upgrade to a premium RGB gaming keyboard as well. So yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, all that is, yeah, you get that mouse pad for free. So yeah, I think I lowered it to 1600 because I used some kind of promotional code. You can look it up, but you can look up CyberpowerPC promo codes, but I think I lowered it to 1600 with a promo code. But without a promo code, it's about almost 1700, which is still pretty good. I mean, this is all the same parts I configured on Newegg, and it comes out to, right, this is $1,900 US. All the same parts here, 1700. So still pretty good compared to building my own PC. It's this is actually cheaper. So yeah, once you use a promo code, this can be down to like 1600. So it's actually like $300 cheaper than building your own PC. So yeah, I think CyberpowerPC has some pretty good deals. So right now I'm on Newegg.ca. This is the Canadian Newegg site. And these are the parts I picked out. It's pretty much almost exact to the configuration I got from my CyberpowerPC. So the NZXT H200, obviously I don't have access to the CyberpowerPC case because that's their unique design. But this is a pretty popular Mini-ITX gaming case design, so it's about 112 bucks here. Keep in mind that the dollars here are all in Canadian dollars, so if they seem expensive, that's because you had to convert them to US dollars, and then it'll make more sense. But these are more expensive because they're Canadian dollars. In Seagate, I got 3 terabyte HDD, which I configured. I got actually for free as a promotion on my CyberpowerPC, but adding it here is about 100 bucks. EVGA RTX 2070 here, about 600 to 700 bucks. This particular one is 680. Corsair, this is the exact power supply I configured for my PC. It's 80 plus gold, fully modular, 650 watts, 135 bucks here. Corsair Vengeance, 32 gigs of RAM, the exact same RAM I got, 360 bucks, 316 bucks. ASRock Z390M. Mini-ITX gaming motherboard. This is the exact same one I got configured as well for my PC. 240 bucks here. Then the Core i5 9600K, 340 bucks. Then the exact same SSD I got configured as well, the Intel 660p M2 1TB NVMe SSD, which is 160 bucks here. And also the exact same cooler as well. I got the ZALMAN 110mm CPU cooler, which is 90 bucks here. So all that comes out to about $2,500 Canadian. That's including all the taxes and shipping I would have to pay. So $2,500 Canadian is roughly equivalent to about $1,900 US. So it's only about $100 cheaper. And keep in mind that I had to pay about $300 worth of duties and extra $100 shipping. So basically I paid 400 bucks extra for my CyberpowerPC just to ship it here to Canada. And then you might think, why not just build your own PC and get all the parts shipped from a Canadian website? Well, here I am. I'm on a Canadian website. I build all the parts myself, and it's only $100 more. And basically, this $100 more that I'm paying for my PC, that's including all the duties and shipping and stuff. Is they give me 2 extra mice, 2 extra keyboards. They give me a pretty unique gaming case, so I think it's kind of worth it. Just the $100 difference. That's it. And yeah, and of course, if I could go back to the US, I can't right now because of visa issues, but if I could go back to the US, I could save myself that 400 bucks and just pick it up from a friend or whatever. But yeah, keep in mind that the CyberpowerPC as configured is actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, if you pick it up from the US, it's only about $1,600 US. I had to pay 400 bucks more because of the privilege of living in Canada, but you guys living in the US, you can just pick it up for $1,600, which is an awesome price, because I configured all these parts myself and they come up to about $1,900 US. So it's like 300 bucks more, and just $100 more expensive for me after paying all the extra duties and shipping and stuff. So I think it's a pretty good deal for this. And they have a unique gaming case that you can't really find online, and they have some really good promotions as well. So all this stuff is like getting a mechanical keyboard, RGB mechanical keyboard for $5 is that's a crazy value. So yeah, and all this stuff, if you upgrade it separately, this ZALMAN cost me 36 bucks here. It would cost me $90 Canadian if I just get it separately here. Actually more than that because the 40 bucks shipping. But yeah, yeah, I think CyberpowerPC is it's a pretty good company that makes some good value gaming computers. So before you say you can build your own PC for cheaper, sometimes getting it through these kind of websites, these kind of cheaper gaming websites that let you configure and customize your own PC is actually cheaper than building your own PC. So yeah, that's it guys. That's how I configured my PC.